Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Souls 2. I'm your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and we are now in part 11 of the expert walkthrough for Dark Souls 2. So as I said before we head into Valley Forge, is where we're heading now, we need to make some preparations. First, we're going to need ammo. Yes, it's me again, you old blacksmith, you. I'm not going to insult him because I actually like this guy. Now I'm going to buy all of these. And then I need to buy some of these. Let's see. I don't need that many. I might need, like, this many.
I'll be around.
Okay. So let's see. Got the poison arrows, but I don't want to waste those. Not yet. I'll quit my regular ones. I've still got the shitty short bow. The thing absolutely sucks. But, to be honest, I usually only have bows for pulling weapons, but I'm actually planning on doing some damage with ranged weapons at one point.
I'm glad to see you.
Okay, I need to see if he's got... No, he does not. Okay, I may as well buy... Grr, he doesn't have anything that's even remotely expensive. I may as well buy this. You're welcome. I'm gonna rest at this bonfire. I'm gonna see if I have spent enough souls to get him to upgrade his inventory. Because he's got an armor set that I really want. Okay. You better have new material. Now you guys probably, for those of you who have already played the game, you probably already know what kind of armor I'm talking about. There he goes. Okay, notice how he's sitting all different now. He seems very laid back, doesn't really seem to care about much. His dialogue is actually going to be totally different too.
Sorry, have we met? Oh, sorry. It's just I've been awfully busy lately. Care to look over my wares? Please, be my guest. I upgraded my stock recently, although it may be a bit out of your reach.
Yeah, you notice how money kind of changes people. Okay, there's the armor set I want. The Alva armor. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something really cool, though.
Are you sure? Well, I may sell out while you're away.
Yeah, I bet you will. Okay. Now, I wanted this playthrough to be a no-death playthrough, so I was just going to tell you how to get this item, but since I already died and it really doesn't matter, the playthrough is ruined! I'm just kidding, it's not. I'm going to show you what I mean. So dying is just step one. I know you probably already think this is crazy, like why the hell did you do that? Do not pick up your soul pile. Not yet. This, there is more than one way to do this. You don't have to die, but dying's the easiest way. But if you come up to Mullen after he moves positions like this, and you talk to him with 0 souls, you have to have absolutely 0 souls on you. He'll give you a free armor set.
You need armor? Go ahead. See what I'm offering. In a spot of bother, are we? Here, take this. My compliments.
Okay, he gave us the Horus armor. Now,
Are you sure?
don't really want this armor, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. It's actually really cool. It's invisible. Helm of Kings, or it's a Helm of Kings of the desert land of Yugo. First worn by Horus, the land's heroic founder. According to legend, the armor of Horus is composed of a mysterious substance that cannot be seen by cowards. What do your eyes tell you? It raises your equip load, which is super cool. It is invisible though, so I mean, doesn't matter how many pieces of the armor we wear, you're going to be able to see right through it. It's super light, too. It's like, very, very light. Does not have very good defense whatsoever. It's actually piss-poor defense, to be honest, but that is one rough-looking rock samurai. There we go. So I could run through the whole game naked like this with really bad defense, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go buy this awesome new armor set. I'm going to go ahead and rest of the bonfire just because. Okay. I need to use soul items. Need to use as many as I can. Because this armor is expensive. It's a good thing we've been packing up all these on our journey, wouldn't you say? Oh yeah. And don't even hesitate to use boss souls if you're in a pinch for money, because you can always use bonfire ascetics to make that boss come back if you want that boss soul, for whatever reason. This should be good enough though. I'm almost positive I should have enough money to buy what I want. Alright. Now the Alva armor, this is why I want it. Because it's so light compared to the Elite Knight armor, but it has just as much defense. That's 89, and that's got 104, but this is 11.7. That's 8.8. That is very, very justifiable defense decrease for how light it is. So, I'm gonna buy the chest. I'm gonna buy the hands. And I'll buy the legs.
Thanks for the purchase. Do come again.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be back. Alright, let's go ahead and put on this awesomeness. I wonder how it would look with these. That doesn't look bad at all. I really like that, to be honest. Let's see. Really? The Alva is heavier and has less defense than these gauntlets? That's... yeah, what do you know? Fashion souls. Sometimes it does work. And I honestly really like the way the Elite Knight helmet looks with the Alva. It's just a preference. I'm going to keep the Elite Knight helmet just because I think it looks way cooler than the Alva helmet. Other than that, we're looking pretty good all around. Okay, that's enough fashion souls for now. What I need to do is I need to get rid of my cestus. We're going to have to use something a little more versatile. See, I've been playing off-screen with a different character for a while. I have enough strength to use the greatsword, and I am very tempted to upgrade it and use it. But I'm not a strength character, so I think I'm going to have to hold off on that. A Dranglet sword is obviously badass. I suppose we could rock this thing for a while, but just for the sake of making sure nothing steamrolls me, we're going to stick with our dual cestus for a bit. Okay, so we need to recap on preparations before we actually hit the road. We bought arrows, we have new armor, which we didn't upgrade. I might want to upgrade this for the sake of surviving that last hit that just might not kill me. Oh crap. I always hit the wrong button. Okay, I've got plenty of I've got plenty of Titanite shards, and I can always buy more from Cloanne. But we'll upgrade these for now, and I'm not afraid to use these Titanite shards because the armor set that I'm going to choose for the playthrough actually requires twinkling Titanite, so we may as well do some of this. And we can upgrade one more piece.
I'll be...
Let me see if I can get some off of her.
You've been...
Ah, shit. They are expensive, though. May as well buy as many as I can.
Visit me.
Because, I mean, the actual Titanite shards are just ridiculously expensive, but upgrading the armor is cheap. Now I can do... Okay, that's +2. Everything else is at +1. Take this to +2. Take that to +2. Ah, damn it. I just need a few more souls. Like 500. Well, damn, I don't need that. Okay.
What?
Oh, shut up. I'm giving you business. There we go. +2, +2, +2, +2. We should be pretty good.
I'll be around.
Now, just to be comfortable with the upgrades we just made, our stats are just like that. We've got 383 versus strike, which would be blunt damage. We've got 405 for slash, 389 for thrust, and we've got almost 40 poise. So we are looking fairly good considering we're below 43% of our equip burden, which means we can still move rather nimbly. So I think we're in good shape for heading into Valley Forge. So let's go ahead and bring ourselves there. Now there are actually some really, really good items directly in the beginning, but we kind of left in a hurry. And okay, I've got plenty of poison moths. You need to make sure you have tons of these. This common fruit, you can get this off of the Royal Soldiers at the Lost Bastille. I highly recommend farming them for a bit before you come here. I'm not going to need to because I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to get away from the poison with no problems, but this common fruit really, really helps for when you're running through the poison pools. So you might want to consider getting that. I think I'll pop one now just because we're gonna sort of fly through here. Yeah, it's really doing a pretty good amount against the poison buildup. This skeleton here is always cracks me up. It's like he's listening. It's like he's listening against the wall for something. Alright, now you've got this big bully down here. These guys are so easy, it's not even funny. Like, you would think that they're tough because they're huge. And it looks like there is a small guy who is actually piloting the big dude. Now, I know what you're thinking. You go for the small guy, right? Wrong. Doesn't matter what part of this enemy you hit, he's going to take the same damage. The small guy doesn't matter, so you may as well shoot for the big dude since he's an easier target. Now, these guys are weak to fire, from what I understand. So I could use the fire longsword and it would work really well against them. But they honestly have really low health. Like, they're not that tough. This is why they suck. They've got that nasty projectile, but the good news is that that projectile can only travel in one direction. It can only go straight. It can't go up, it can't go down, it cannot travel left or right. And once you get them to start attacking you, you'll notice. Watch. It's not going to chase me up the hill. It just went in a straight line. See that? But the thing is, if you get hit by it, you're in trouble, because it does a lot of damage. So you can sit here and poke him with arrows. I'm going to go ahead and try to poison this guy, because this guy's in a bad spot. There are a couple of them in this level who are actually inside these poison clouds, as you can see, and that is kind of annoying. Come on, get poisoned. Maybe you can. Oh well, we're just gonna have to pummel this guy. If you get nice and close, they can't hit you. And you notice how they take a pretty good amount of damage, too. They don't have all that much health, they don't have all that much defense. Look at these damn skeletons. What's that? Ooh, a Titanite shard. Okay. There are lots of items down in this poison pool. I recommend you pop a common fruit if you've got one, because it'll slow the poison buildup, meaning when you do actually get poisoned, because you're going to, no matter what, it'll make you lose the least amount of health from the toll of the poison. So, grab this. Got a damn skeleton over here. Thinks he's funny. And another Titanite shard. We are banking. Alright, let me pop my common fruit. And I'm going to get a life gem ready, because there's actually a really cool trick for poison as long as you have just one single life gem. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. We'll start over here. Okay, smooth silky stone, Titanite shard. I think that's what it was. Fading soul, smooth and silky stone. Some of these items are crappy. Yeah, look, we got crappy fading souls. Now I'm about to get poisoned. Pop a life gem. Look at that. It's like a big middle finger to the poison. Really helps. So for the duration of the poison meter, as it keeps going down, got that life gem helping you out. I'm gonna go ahead and pop another life gem and use a more powerful one to help the effect stay in longer. And what do you know? It's like I didn't really lose anything for running into the poison. Get another damn skeleton right here. No Titanite shard that time. Bummer. This is a really good item. The Fragrant Branch of Yore. Not the torch. The Fragrant Branch of Yore can unpetrify NPCs that are petrified. Or enemies, for that, rather. You'll see what I mean later. We got a familiar face in here. What do you know? It's Mr. Gavlan. Okay, you get a raw stone out of this chest, I think. Yep. That makes your weapon upgradable along the raw path, which is powerful if used correctly. Okay. Now, if you buy enough things from Gavlan, which, I mean, he's got good things to sell, I think if you talk to him, he gives you an axe.
Gavlan will. Gavlan wants what? With Gavlan.
Okay, I haven't bought enough from him yet. I'll buy this thing just to show you, even though we're gonna get a better version of it for free soon.
Gavlan will. Gavlan want what? With Gavlan.
Oh, shut up.
Many.
Gimme.
You want what?
Give me that fucking axe. You're making me look like an idiot.
Gavlan will. What? With Gavlan.
You motherfucker.
You.
Maybe I already got it. I could be confused. Means I wasted souls. Oh well. We will switch out this ring that gives us more souls for the Ring of Giants. Gives us more poise. Without this, we have... Where's my damn poise? Where the hell is it? Okay, it's not on these. I have to look at my stats manually. I have 39.5 poise without the Ring of Giants. With the Ring of Giants, I have 49.5. It adds 10 poise, which, believe it or not, doesn't seem like much. It's actually a pretty good difference. Now, you're going to get poisoned as soon as you go down in there to get that, so let's be smart. Get our mosses ready so we can get rid of it as fast as possible. Open the chest as fast as you can. Get your moss ready. Grab the item. It's Fire Seed Divine Blessing. And bam. Almost like we didn't lose any health at all. As long as you're prepared. So that is all the items in the first poison pit. Got more torches. That's a sign. You want to listen to the signs when it gives you torches. Because it's going to be a very important use for them later. Now this is bad shit right here. We've got two of the big guys, but they're not in a poison pit. That's the good part. I don't recommend fighting them at the same time. What you want to do is you want to take out the little guys first. I do not want to waste my poison arrows, because I'm an idiot and I totally forgot these guys can't be poisoned. The big guys, I mean. The big guys can't be poisoned, I don't think. These guys can, but they die really easily, so we don't need to poison them. They're doing that weird praise thing. It's kind of funny. Alright. We'll climb up here. We're going to get these dark projectile things. They're like fire bombs, but dark. The hexing urn. It's like a witching urn, but it does dark damage instead of magic damage. Now, the throwing items are actually powerful against these guys as well, but if you're going to get close enough to use a throwing item, you may as well just beat the crap out of them like I do. Try to be kind of sparing with my arrows by aiming well. Try to kill them all with just one arrow. Here we go. Alright, now these guys, you can cheese them from up here with arrows. This is one of the huge reasons that I bought arrows, because I don't want to have to worry about constantly fighting these guys up close. Now you notice how it doesn't matter if I hit the little guy. Like, see, that was a direct hit to that guy. And it really didn't matter. And it won't ever matter because they're just one and the same. Okay. I'm just gonna get their health down a little bit, so that when I get in there, I can just destroy them with like one combo. Now you notice how that attack, it's this huge flaw. Now don't get me wrong, that attack, it's probably gonna kill you in one hit. It does a ton of damage. It's enough to kill just about any character I make on one hit by the time I get to this place, but just don't get hit by it. It's really hard to get hit by it as long as you're cautious. So I'm gonna get this guy's health down to like almost nothing. And that way I can just run in and steamroll him. Give him like 10 arrows each or something like that. Uh-oh. Okay. Coast is clear. Alright, gentlemen. Alright, what'd he drop? Smooth and Silky Stone, not bad. That's a rare drop for them, but it's really good. Because the Smooth and Silky Stone can be traded to the crows for a higher percentage of getting something good. Now, you must go up here first. We're gonna have to pull this mechanism. Prisoner's Tatters. Thanks for that, bro. Pull this. Oh, come on. Why on earth did I do that? And it's gonna open this gate right here. You're going to get a bonfire to the immediate right when you go in here, which is always nice. So then we don't have to go through all that again. Okay. So it's time to go kick some more butt. So this area may seem overwhelming at first. You've got ladders going down. You got holes in the ground that you can drop down to, but there's poison everywhere. You got this hallway you can go down. You got another big hole you can drop into. You got items up here. It's just, there's a lot thrown in your face when you go in here. We're going to take it one step at a time. As soon as you walk in here, I highly recommend you go this way, because this is a more optional area. So, we've got a split in the path right here. As soon as you drop down in there, you're not going to be able to get back up. You're going to be stuck down in that room, and you're going to have to fight your way out. The problem with that room is it is full of those guys that have the crescent sickles from Huntsman's Cops. You know, the big fat guys that swing really slow, but you know the ones I'm talking about. The room has like 5 of them in there. And don't worry, we're going to go in there and whoop their ass in just a minute. First, I want to go here. You got one of these gargantuan guys that throws the big black ball thing. He's going to break this wall as soon as you run up. Do it. Okay, now the point is to get behind him. And what you want to do is you want to get him to come up over here. And he has to hit the wall physically with his hand. He cannot break the wall with that black ball. As you just saw, he can't break it with that. What he has to do is he has to actually hit it with his hand. And it's kind of difficult. Oh, dude, that didn't even hurt. What are you doing? There he goes. Now you can just beat the crap out of him. Yeah, I have a really bad habit of not locking on. Oh, damn. He just... Did anybody else see that? His little pilot dude fell off and he just, like, sat on him. That looked really painful. Alright, we got all kinds of yummies back here. We got... Okay, not that. We got a Soul of a Lost Undead, which is okay, but we got the Old Knight Great Shield and the Old Knight Pike. You noticed that we picked up the Old Knight Halberd, which I'm stupid and I don't have it in my inventory, but we picked that up on our other character. It was one of those items that was on the way down to No Man's Wharf. It was the Old Knight Halberd, and it scaled exact opposite with this. That weapon required 16 strength and 20 dexterity, scaled with a B in dexterity and an E in strength. This is an exact mirror of that weapon. You need 20 strength and 16 dexterity, it scales with a B in strength and an E in dexterity. Complete mirror of the weapon, but it looks a little bit different. This is a really cool weapon though. It's just like the other one. It has 20 durability, weighs 16 units, but I guess it's the game's way of saying, Well, if you liked that weapon, we've got an exact mirror of it just in case your stats are the opposite. And that was mighty cool of them. Alright, there's a lizard down here, I believe. In fact, I know there is. I just don't think he's here yet. Alright, either way, I'm gonna drop down and get this chest. Poison stone and rotten pine resin. Not that either of those will do us any good here, because everything is resistant to poison. Now these poison rooms, they're bad. You can get lost in them really easily, and get stuck and be poisoned to death. I'm pretty sure one of them has like a drop to your death if you don't go in the right direction. I'm gonna show you what to do. Just go straight. Follow the orange soapstones, because if you don't, you're gonna fall to your death. It's happened to me a couple times. And what do you know? Alright, that was dangerously close. I'm pretty sure my poison meter was actually full right there, and I don't know how I didn't get poisoned. Alright, so, same place. What we're gonna do is I need to heal. We are going to... How about an aromatic ooze? Just to bump up our damage a little bit. Because this part is kind of difficult. Alright, there they are. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 of these dudes. They suck. I hate dealing with these guys. Have to bait their attack. Okay, that did a lot of damage. This should go by pretty quick then. That's it. Now, they can't run past each other, so you don't have to worry about that. Just get them to line up like this. Oh, you jerk. And don't worry about the little guys. They don't hit very hard at all. But as long as you keep these guys lined up and you don't let them corner you or get in a big circle around you, you should be okay. Get rid of this guy. Oh, he would. Alright, we're just going to repeat the process. Come on. Go ahead. Now, you probably would want a shield for this part, but I'm trying to increase, or decrease the amount of time it takes by dual wielding. You ruined everything. And now we only got 2 left. 2 is nothing. So this will only take another second, because once we get rid of the... Once we get them down to just 1, we don't have to do this stupid running along the edge thing. Alright, get down here. And he's down. Now we get to loot. We can break these things, and there's various items inside them. This room has spice in it. The spice is actually a very important item, specifically for builds. If I can find it. Where it be? There it is. Simpleton Spice. Lowers required intelligence by 1 for chosen spell. Now there's 2 different kinds of spice. There's the Simpleton Spice, which lowers intelligence requirement, and then there's the Skeptic Spice, which lowers faith requirement. You can use either of them on any spell or miracle that you want, and you can only decrease it by so much, but there is a drawback to that. I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, I can just use a bunch of those on Crystal Soul Spear and use that with lowered intelligence, and that way I don't have to pour, like, what is it, 46, I think, intelligence to use Crystal Soul Spear? Maybe even more. It's just like, I don't have to pour 56 or 46 intelligence to... No. If you want full damage, you're going to, because that is the catch with the spices. Using these to lower the required intelligence or faith of said miracle or spell does, in fact, decrease the scaling, so you're not going to do as much damage. So that's why these items are most Most effective on passive type stuff, not damage based or offensive spells, but more, I would say, applicable ones like Chameleon or Repair, or you get what I mean. More stuff like that. Okay, we got life gems. I like those only because I suck at this game and I get hit a lot. We got in here large Titanite shard. Thank you, Jesus. We need more of those. What's this? Rotten pine resin. I guess we got that off of one of the dudes we killed. Okay, large soul of brave warrior and radiant life gem. Okay, that's the way out. What's this? And there's the skeptic spice. That's the one that decreases the faith requirement. Okay, Titanite shard. I know that damn lizard is somewhere nearby. Is that him? Oh, damn. That is totally him over there. Alright, I'm gonna sneak over here so he can't see me. Alright. And another fragrant branch of yore. We're gonna need those. We're gonna need every single one of those that we get. Alright. I absolutely hate that I don't have a freaking weapon that can hit this damn lizard. But... okay. That might work. If I can use... yes, if I can use the jumping attack on this thing. But I don't think I can buff... nope. Not gonna be able to do enough damage. It's gonna have to be the greatsword. But we are so damn heavy. We gotta get naked for this. Okay. Okay. We are moving as fast as we can possibly move right now. Now, I missed that lizard in Huntsman's Copse. He got away. We're gonna try as hard as I can not to make this one run away. Or to not let him escape, I should say. Where are you? Boom! I don't think so. Large Titanite, or Titanite shard, large Titanite shard, and pale stone. I will take it. That's what the fuck I thought, lizard. Alright. Whew. That was invigorating. I feel so empowered. So now that we got all of our stuff back. What did I have? What did I have? The bow? Alright. That is a drop to your death. And if you're wondering why, it's because there's a lizard right in front of it. And you're not supposed to be able to catch the lizard. What they do is they either dig really fast and disappear, or they commit suicide. He's got nowhere to dig, so that's definitely going to be under the suicide category. Don't chase him. Alright. We did it! So, all of these tunnels that go down, there's no items down there. They're essentially just shortcuts to get around. And shortcuts that are filled with poison, which is counterproductive. Okay, these damn guys. Ooh, it's time to go down into those pits. But we got a new kind of enemy. These big green zombie dudes that have giant hammers, they're really not that bad. They do hit really hard, like they can kill you in about 3 hits or so, but they don't have all that much health. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of him first. You got another one that's like around that corner over there, which I should probably, yeah, gotta make sure I don't aggro him. So you can sneak up on these guys and they can be backstabbed. They can also be parried. So what I like to do is I like to bait their attack. It's really slow. And you wait for them. Notice how there's like a quake effect. Just like bait their attack since they're so slow. Whoa. Oh, quit that. Let's do that. They really don't have all that much health or defense, but I mean, you get it. They're fairly easy, and they're a good source of Titanite shards. So now we need to get rid of these dudes. This is why I bought all these damn arrows. Specifically for this. Oh, come on. I don't feel like wasting arrows. We got him down far enough. Now we gotta get this clown over here. Man, I wish I did more damage with this stupid bow, but this little short bow is all we've got. I could have gone and made the Dragon Rider bow if I had talked to Strayed, but I did not. So, if you don't know who Strayed is, we'll get to him a little bit later. Got the witching urns. Now I need fire bombs. I'm just gonna finish them off with these because I'm lazy. Eat that. Oh wow, that did a lot. Nope. You. Eat this. Really? That's how much health you have left? Ow, come on. There we go. Good thing we bought all those arrows. Okay. It is time to start here. Make sure we have our poison moss equipped. I'll go ahead and I'll get life gems ready so we can counter that poison effect. Okay, Chameleon, Soul of Brave Warrior. Alright, Titanite Shard, and go ahead and use it now. I'm gonna run in here, grab this. Human Effigy, Large Titanite Shard. Good stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot that part. You can jump because there's a ledge. Ah, not like that. Damn it. For some reason, it just does not want to let me. There we go. Symboldon Spice. Good stuff. And then that's just going to lead up to another ladder. So there's really nothing special about it. Alright, that's all of those items. Pop 2 life gems. Okay. Then we got this guy. He's hiding behind those pots. And those pots are actually full of poison. So, the problem is, when he breaks them, the poison splashes everywhere. And it'll get you. So, him walking through those, he actually breaks them. And he gets the poison on himself. So these guys can be poisoned, I believe. Yeah, go ahead, attack. Ow. See what I mean? They hit pretty damn hard. But I think everything here is weak to fire. And he's poisoned. So that solved that. We got an old mundane stone. That's actually another upgrade stone. Before I go that way and actually proceed into the level, I'm going to show you where a nice covenant is. Very classic covenant that you'll recognize, and then I'm going to cut the video. When you go in here, be careful. You can already hear the chains jingling, and you can hear him breathing. It's right around the corner. We got another one of these big guys. Now, fighting them in a space like this, I don't recommend. It's a bad idea. But, you're going to anyway. This weapon has no range, it's terrible. Alright, come on. Alright. And here we are. Look familiar yet? That's right, the Altar of Sunlight. Praise the sun. I don't want to be in this covenant, but if you're looking for a weapon that does a lot of damage, I highly recommend joining this covenant because the Sun Sword is actually a really, really good weapon. However, that is all the time that I have for today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I have been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see all of you in the next video. Later.
深い闇を俺は抜け出した。はやてみたいに